Hey, what is up everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're taking a look at HBAR, which is currently up practically nothing. You know, the weekend it's just consolidating, as is every other coin. We went into Friday with a bit of momentum to the upside, as you can see on Bitcoin, starting to slowly progress up ever since, you know, really Tuesday. We've started to enter a little bit of an uptrend, but I'm not looking at anything, you know, special yet, as it's still very early days, and we have an FOMC meeting which is coming next week. I believe it's on the 18th or 19th day of next week. So yeah, that's practically the main thing we're going to be looking at. It's going to be either make or break for the entire market, not just crypto but stock market as well. So we're going to be jumping into all of that and exactly what could be happening on HBAR with it. But before we do so, I want to ask you guys to check out the Discord down below. I'll leave a link to it in the description. It will be the first link there, and you can see on the screen right now just how many trades our members are winning from simply copying our trades. It's absolutely insane. In the Discord, we send out a trade for you. You can copy, paste it into your exchange and start winning, as you see on the screen right now. Inside the Discord, you can also learn my long-term strategies that I'm personally using to trade every single day, and you can start mastering the markets for yourself so that you don't have to rely on those trades every single day that we're sending out. So it's a win-win situation. Make sure you join up, make sure you learn, and make sure you start copying. Now back to HBAR. So, you know, our main strategy for HBAR has just been DCA, stick with the capital efficiency that we have, and just keep having more DCA levels below. So our initial DCA level was at 22 cents right here, which was hit numerous times quite easily. Again, we only had one DCA level here. Second DCA level right here at 18 cents, which was hit once, twice, 3 times, and 4 times. So yeah, there's been numerous amounts of times for you guys to enter, and yeah, this is sort of a sniper entry for us. You know, that very rarely have we ever hit this and gone into major drawdown. So this has been a very good level, and the first time we properly hit it, because this was a flash wick right here, very hard to enter, very little capital actually went into, you know, to make this wick this big. So it was so hard because there was no liquidity there. But this wick was a lot easier to enter, and yeah, you know, right afterwards it went up 60%, which is huge. We obviously got the crypto reserve news. Before that, we got the news of a HBAR partnership, a HBAR ETF. So much good news on HBAR. It's, you know, really interesting to see that HBAR has been getting so much news. It's one of the only coins that is really holding up quite well. Yeah, we're down 50% from the highs, but a lot of other coins are down 70-80%. So HBAR is one of the only ones that is holding up so well. And if this news was released in a better market condition, like for example when we were getting this entire pump because Trump was coming into office and the election was going on and Trump was winning, and if we were getting that news for HBAR, then we would have seen it absolutely explode. We probably would have hit an all-time high at like 60 cents. But obviously the market conditions didn't grant us, or didn't benefit us really. So, you know, we pumped up 60%, which still in hindsight is very good, especially for those market conditions. But just imagine what could have happened if this was in a more neutral, more positive state rather than just purely negative. And the reason we're in a negative state right now isn't due to crypto or any news that has been circulating around crypto. The entire, you know, economy and market has been in this state, and that's because of obviously a few of the tariffs causing uncertainty. Will we go into a trade war? Are these just negotiation tactics? You know, the US, China, Mexico, Canada. So that's there. And then we obviously have the Russia and Ukraine conflict, which was meant to get a ceasefire. You know, talks were happening, everything was happening, and apparently there was an agreement. Then there was a meeting in the Oval Office. Obviously everybody saw it, absolutely blew up, and that's why we continued to crash lower and the market didn't really stabilize. Then we got the crypto reserve news, super, you know, bad execution from the administration, very sloppy job, and that's why we got a pump and dump rather than a just continuous pump, because it's such great news. So yeah, that's practically a recap of the past few weeks, which have been very crazy to say the least. You know, right now we're sort of immune to it because of just how much crazy things are occurring in the crypto market. But you know, in 2020 and 21, if anybody would have said that the US would make a crypto reserve and be buying Solana, XRP, ADA, and secondary choices were Bitcoin and Ethereum, then I think everybody would, you know, ask what you're smoking. So yeah, it's definitely a time to be alive in the crypto market. Regardless, you know, what will our strategy be for HBAR? Well, it hasn't changed at all. It's still the exact same strategy. We had those 2 DCA levels, average entries like 18.5, 19 cents, because we entered so much more heavy at the 18-cent entry rather than the 22-cent entry. You know, if you would have done even amounts, your average would probably be 20, but because we weren't so heavy at 18, our average entry is practically at break even now. So that's why it's super important. We have one more DCA level here at 11 to 12 cents, just in case the market does do another crash. Regardless, we have our profits as well. If we're just targeting the next highs or the previous highs, you know, easy 2.2x. Anything higher, you know, like previous all-time high, I think that will be like a 3.2x. Yeah, 3.2x. So very easy trade on HBAR. Nothing crazy, simple DCA strategy, simple take profit strategy, super simple. What will we expect next week? Well, it all depends on the FOMC. So the FOMC is going to be the interest rates meeting, where they, you know, announce whether we're cutting rates, hiking rates, or whether they're going to stay neutral, which they very rarely do, or at least that I have seen. So obviously Trump wants rate cuts. The reason he wants rate cuts is because he wants to borrow more money for the US country and allow it to start purchasing different things, investing in different things and everything like that. So yeah, he wants cheaper interest rates to do so. Currently interest rates are too high, so he's essentially been sort of forcing the market in this downward spiral, which should cause, you know, the Fed to essentially cut rates. However, the Fed probably has also catched on, you know, nobody's stupid in the game, so whether they will choose to cut rates is again totally up to them. For the market's sake, I hope they do cut rates, but again, you know, Powell is so unpredictable, so we're gonna have to wait and see what he does decide to do. And every single FOMC meeting we either see a pump or a dump. However, this one, a lot of the market is relying on a rate cut, and if we do get a rate cut, I think you'll see a lot of coins start pumping back up. I think we'll enter another bullish trend, at least very temporarily, and then afterwards, you know, if Trump is able to sort of negotiate better on the tariffs, cause less pain to the market, I think we'll also be able to get a ceasefire slightly easier. I think negotiations will be slightly easier. So yeah, it will not only be good for the market, also good for the world, and that's what we have to look forward to next week. A lot of it relies in the Fed's hands. As for Bitcoin, again, if the Fed chooses to hike rates, or, you know, they don't cut rates, then we're going to continue to dump 74, maybe 69,000. HBAR, same thing, probably 12 cents. You know, maybe initially we'll hit 15, 14 cents, but until they cut rates and until Trump, you know, does something to make the market more positive, we're going to continue to fall. It really isn't based on crypto right now, it's purely based on news. And that's what we have for this week. Other coins I'm keeping an eye out for are going to include Fetch, slowly trending up, still at an extreme low. Sui also saw a good day yesterday. I think it was 8% up, still ultimately quite low. XRP been trending up very nicely, consecutive green candles, just at this resistance right here. Will be interesting to see what it does. Render, Polkadot, similar, slowly trending up, still very low levels, as is the entire market. Solana, hopefully it does break through here and is able to continue the rise to 160-ish. ETH at an extreme low, 1.9k, super sad to see, but again, just better DCA levels for us, entry levels for us, because if we just target the next highs, you know, it's a 120% profit, 2.2x, very easy days. So that's it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please do make sure to like and subscribe. And again, if you want to be getting my trades every single day, then check out the Discord down below. If you need a place to buy, sell, or trade cryptocurrency for the lowest fees, the best sign-up bonuses, then check out all the exchanges we're working with down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye, guys.